This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
Okay, Baruch Haba, welcome everyone. We continue Mishna Berura Yomi. We're up to Siman Tav Kuf Pei Zayin. We're in the middle of Sif Aleph. The Mechaber said if you heard the sound of the Shofar, you're Yotzei. If you heard the Kol Havara, Lo Yatsu. These are talking about those who are standing outside of the pit, says the Mishna Berura. The reason for this depends on the depth of the pit, or the distance. Everyone has the ability to recognize and understand. If he just hears the sound of the shofar, mixed into it is the sound of an echo. Some say further, even those who blow in a shul, and there are those who are standing outside a little distant, it's also shayach to differentiate in accordance with the distance from the shul. There are those who are machmer, and they say, for those who stand on the outside, tamid nishma kol havara, they always hear the echo of yesh lachash adeyazo. You should be choishish for this opinion, shloi b'shas hadchak, v'let kaya oira pamen to blow again, avol bli bracha, without a bracha, ad you bar loi shakol havara shama, unless it's clear that you heard the sound of the havara. The Mechaber says, likewise, if someone blows in a big barrel, im kol shofar shama yatsa, if you heard the sound of shofar yatsa, im kol havara shama lo yatsa, and if you hear the sound of an echo, you're not yatsa. It says the Mishna Berura, the Mechaber is not differentiating between if you're in the barrel, or if you're outside. Like you differentiate by a bar, it's not the derech of a person to go into the chavis as it is to go into a bar. They just bring the shofar in there, and they blow and they stand on the outside. Some say the this is why the Mechaber did not differentiate. The b'chavis kol havarasa gedola. By a chavis, the echoes are very great. Even those who are in it, they possibly hear the sound of the echo. Avokain. Therefore, you have to be machmer v'lasav kol b'li bracha and blow again without a bracha. Elam kain bar lo shekol shofar shama, unless you're sure you heard the sound of the shofar. Sif Beis, if you began blowing in the bar and you finished it outside, because whatever you heard both on the outside and the inside and the outside was the sound of shofar. Likewise, those that were in the bar in the beginning of the blowing. Says the Mishna Berura, it's talking about that together you took your head and the shofar out of the bar. Most of the pshita it's obvious it's permitted. We're not choishish to make exera dima apik reisha me'al bar. You might take your head out of the pit v'akati shofar babar with the shofar still in the pit v'taka. The efshar, it could be bezel l'shmaya kol havara, and it could be with this to hear the kol havara, says the Gemara, v'hoitzi ha-shofar tchila. When you took the shofar out originally, v'roisha adayim babar, with your head still in the pit, v'taka, and you blew im chayshinam bezel kol havara, if we're chayshesh for the sound of the shofar, taloi b'pluktas ha-poiskim, it's dependent on the machlokes of the poiskim, and michutz levifnim nishma kol havara, if from the outside to the inside you heard the kol havara, v'yisvar Mishna Berura l'kamei. V'chein oisim shayu babar. Says the Mishna Berura perish v'alu gam kin biyachad im ha'tokeya. They came out together with the tokeya v'shama gemara tokeya b'chutz v'yatzu yidei chavasim gam kin b'tamanal. They were yotzer for the above mentioned reason. Shekamash shama hayu kol shofar. Whatever they heard was the sound of shofar. Yesh mekilim hazeh. There are those who make afilu lo yatzu klal, even if they didn't come out at all. Rak shama gemara tokeya shataki. They just heard the end of the tokeyas that they blew on the outside. B'yosim abar v'loy chayshinan l'kol havar. We're not choshish for the sound of the bar. D'dafagami b'fnim. Lachutz, only from the inside to the outside, nishma kol havara. Avloy mi bachutz lefnim, not from the outside to the inside. Lamaisa yish hachmer. We are machmer b'shaloi yatzul et kayashenis b'li bracha. That if you didn't come out to blow again without a bracha, imein a bar lahem shekol shofar shama, unless they know for sure they heard the sound of shofar. Tukea shehichna shofar lebar b'taka, someone who put the shofar into the pit, and they blew. He entirely is on the outside. Those who are in the bar are yoytse, but he himself is not yoytse. Elam came bar shekol shofar shama, unless he knows for sure he heard the sound of the shofar. Says the Mishna, says Mechaber of Gimel, Hashamea mixas tkiya shaloi b'chiyav u'mixas b'chiyav. Someone who heard part of the tkiya, not b'chiyav, and part of it b'chiyav. Oisha amar la tkiya b'misasek kavein lo hitzienu yidei chavasi, or if he told someone who's blowing b'misasek have kavanah to be moitzimi, v'taka, and he blew a mashach b'asher tkiya, and he blew the length of a tkiya, lo yatsa, he's not yoytze. He says in Mishna, let's say the tkiya started before Amar HaShachar, kaman misim tavkov peches, or b'masasek, somebody is busy learning, or l'shem shirbam are just playing, v'lo yatsa. Even if he continued, you're not yotze, kaman misim tavkov peches, the taco, mashach l'sem sheherach tiyasai, b'shvila, he made it longer for him, lo yatsa, shariah al-kopanim chasol yaschal satchiyah. Hatkiya is missing the beginning. Likewise, if the whole tkiya was b'chiyav, elashu nichnas be'emtza tkiya, he just entered in the middle of the tkiya, ishiyatzim basic nesses, or he left the shul be'emtza tkiya, in the middle of the tkiya, v'shuv lo shama, and then he didn't hear lo yatsa. Afal pisha yashir tkiya b'masha shama, even though he heard the length of a tkiya, commander shama chatzi shir tkiya dami. It's like he heard part of the shiur. Okay, we'll hold it over here. We'll continue Be'ezus Hashem tomorrow.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.